Have you ever lost a nice fish and it haunts you for the coming weeks and months? Yeah, this is one of those times.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Before we get to how I lost that fish, let's jump straight into the trip before. In the last video, I struggled through summer and early fall and finally found a consistent bite. Now it's early October and we're starting off at sunrise.
Oh. Came back for it.
That was sick. I wonder if it was several fish chasing or a single striper hitting multiple times.
That's a pretty nice one.
So in the process of landing that fish, you might have seen and wondered what that little thing bouncing halfway up the leader is.
Woo!
It's a fly and also a teaser in this case. I've always wanted to fish with one after reading about the history and use of teaser rigs on the East Coast.
Let's go. Come on.
Here's the teaser rig I used for the entire video. Off the screen is the main line, connected to this section of fluoro. Then a swivel. From the swivel, a short section of fluoro connects the fly. Finally, a longer section of fluoro connects the main leer. As for why it's effective, it's as simple as the saying, match the hatch. If the bait is small, then the fly will be more effective than larger leers. I've also read that it creates the illusion of competition, as fish try to compete against the main leer for the teaser. Now back to the fishing. This is 2 casts right after releasing that first fish.
Yep. Oh.
Then 15 minutes later,
Let's go. Oh.
with 2 fish dropped in quick succession, I feel like something's fishy here. I'm guessing this bite was on the fly, as the hair on the fly is pretty disheveled. I've had issues keeping stripers on small hooks in the past, so I think that's what's happening here. This fly is tied on a number 1 hook. For comparison, the hooks on my lure are 2-0, and I rarely drop fish on them. About 15 minutes later,
Let's go.
that striper got barreled. The bite slowed down for a bit, but about 45 minutes later,
Yes. Oh my god. You know.
I'm guessing another bite on the fly. An hour later,
Oh, there we go.
And 30 minutes later,
Oh no!
that was the last bite of the day. It was awesome to watch a pod of dolphins swim by, but the bite definitely shut down afterwards, especially because they swam back through later. I may have gotten lucky, but the teaser rig seems to be promising. Now it's a few days later, and we're fishing an incoming tide before sunset.
Let's go! Oh, that's a big fish. That's a big fish. No! No!
I have a few theories as to why it broke, but it's a bit rambly, so I'll list them on the screen instead. Pause here if you want to read them. Regardless, I was extremely disappointed with myself.
No way, dude. I broke off.
We tied a new rig, but didn't get any action for the rest of the day. I'm coping with the loss by telling myself it didn't pull as hard as my PB from a few years ago. I forget the exact measurement, but it was close to 40 inches. Here's another photo for scale. I thought I snagged a matted kelp initially, cause it was extremely heavy and wasn't moving. A few seconds later, I realized something was wrong and went on a series of blistering runs. Who am I kidding though? It could have been a new PB. That was a spicy first run. We're back in the surf a week later before sunrise. At this point, we still haven't landed any stripers on the fly, so we continue to fish the teaser rig.
Oh, there we go. So squirrely to start the day.
Just after sunrise.
There we go.
I'm surprised we get bit here, because if you look very carefully, you can see a sea lion in the whitewash. Usually it goes quiet if I see one swim by.
No!
20 minutes later.
On the fly.
This fish absolutely inhaled the fly, so it didn't pop out.
Ate the fly. There's the lure still.
Part of the fun of fishing is trying new tactics, so it's fulfilling to finally get one on the teaser. Well, minus the big mishap. I'll be picking up some flies tied on larger hooks for future iterations of the rig to improve landing rate. I have one more video in the works covering last year's season, so come back and check it out if you're interested. Also, here's the previous video about the beginning of the season if you haven't seen it yet. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
You're on the jerk bait?
I was on a fly.
On a fly?
Yeah.
No way.
I gotta get my hook removers real quick.